Hello and welcome to TFA Analysis. Please subscribe to our channel. Thank you very much.
The war between Russia and Ukraine has exposed the Ambazonia fighter in many ways. And I am here today just to present to you some of the things you need to know about what is happening in Ambazonia and who you have there calling your leaders. I came across a post by Tapan Ivor yesterday concerning the nuclear plane that Russia sent at the doorstep of the United States of America. And then many people like CNS are talking like it is a warning or it's a signal that they can attack, possibly attack United States of America. And Tapan Ivor wrote something on his Facebook page before the post, and then he talked about what interests me there is a statement where he said, we need peace in this dangerous time. That statement, we need peace in this dangerous time. That Tapan Ivor, if you don't know, is a strong Ambazonia leader living in the diaspora. And when this, just a threat from the Russian president around the United States of America, he is already praying for peace. That shows to us how important peace is. And that these people who call themselves the leaders of Ambazonia, who decided to go against the Cameroon government after they decided to kill a southern Cameroonian, they said they have to defend themselves through fighting, through violence, also are afraid of the very thing that they are in for. Because I was believing that when things like this, if this thing finally spread to becomes war, or it spread to America, because Russia and America, they're having a lot of trouble. It spread to America, and I was expecting that people like Tapan Ivor, Ambazonia leader, would take arms, like Ukrainians have been doing. But the first statement, just a threat, they are praying for peace. That is a lesson to you and I, Southern Cameroonian, to learn that the leaders we are for, they are afraid of war more than any other things, but they want you and I to fight. The second lesson I have learned from what is going on in Ukraine is the attitude of the president of Ukraine. The attitude of the president of Ukraine, the attitude of the former president of Ukraine, and the attitude of Ukrainians. When the Ambazonia struggle started in 2016, many people were looking forward that Southern Cameroonians will fight for their freedom to the end, and then they will gain that freedom that they were having in 1961 after the Fumba Conference as a federal state. And these people came up and said, no, we have to go in for separation, in which many people supported them, thinking that they will be leaders. They struggled by all possible means, and any threat coming from the Cameroon government, they escaped out. The president of Ukraine, when this thing started, he got an opportunity given by the United States of America to escape with his family to United States of America, but he refused and said he will stay back to fight. That his family, nobody, even his children, would not go out of Ukraine. They will be there. He carried guns, followed into the battlefield. The former president carried guns, followed into the battlefield. But the Ambazonia leaders, when this crisis started, the government threatened them by arresting the leaders of the consortium that were there by that time, like Barrister Abobala. He was arrested with others. Others escaped out. That is why I thought till today, till tomorrow, I will keep on respecting Barrister Abobala, because he stood as a leader, faced the struggle, passed through the persecution, remained in the country. But others have taken it as an opportunity. Any rumors passing anywhere that they want to arrest somebody that is similar to your own name, they escape to out of the country. Create Facebook pages, create a YouTube channel, asking you to subscribe. to making their money. And then they call themselves leaders. They have escaped to places where even spiritual bullet cannot reach any of them. I believe they have to learn a lesson. As a leader, you have to lead. Since this crisis started more than 5 years today, none of them, they said they have to fight the government till the last man standing. Where would they see them in Cameroon for the last man standing? Who are those they refer to last man standing? The poor people who cannot escape to other countries. The poor people who cannot go to other regions to live. Those are the last man standing they are talking about, not themselves. But they call themselves leaders. All they know how to do is giving instruction, embezzling money, fighting for position. I feel pity for Southern Cameroon. I feel pity for those who call themselves Ambazonia and have fallen under the leadership of this terrible group of people, who all they care for is about themselves, not about the people. We are seeing videos where Ukrainians in all over the world, they are running back home to Ukraine in order to fight. But Ambazonia, those who call themselves Ambazonia fighters, they are running out of the country. Any little trade escape. All they are saying is giving verbal listing on social media. We are going to fight till the last man standing, till the blood of the last person. Who is the last person that you are escaping? If these people were truly out to fight, they could have come back. And when you ask them, they say you just enter Cameroon. The government will arrest you. Are there? How about the Ambazonia fighter? They are still in Cameroon. They are fighting. Go and live with them where they are living. Cool the guns and fight with them. That is the example of a leader. If you truly love your country and you say you are fighting for your land, go and meet the Ambazonia fighters in the bush. They are in Cameroon. They are living in the bush, fighting, receiving instruction from you. But your own is that if you come to Cameroon, they will arrest you. That is how you are fooling them. And why is it that they have not arrested them? That shows the attitude of selfishness. And if you come across this video, I plead with you, make it in such a way that it reach those Ambazonia leaders. For them, if they are for Ambazonia, if they want to fight for the freedom of Southern Cameroon, they should go back to Southern Cameroon. They should start packing their things to go. Take that example now. That's the lesson we have to learn from what is happening in Ukraine. They are going back to fight. Their president remained there to fight. The former president remained there to fight. They are not afraid. Those are the people they call heroes. But here on Facebook, they are taking title, fighting, I am the president, I have resigned, another person take over, this one have embezzled money, this one have done this. That is all they are fighting for. It shows that they are out for their selfish interest. You are there, that you call yourself Ambazonia leaders. What I'm telling you today is to go back if you want to fight. But if you cannot go back, check your conscience and call those guys whom you have sent into the bushes to come out. To come out. Or join you, wherever you are. You will create that nation there and continue fighting on Facebook. But if you want to save and rescue Southern Cameroonians, come back home. Don't keep on giving instruction every day you get up. You are not feeling the pains. Just a plane is coming closer. A nuclear plane coming closer to the United States of America. One of the Ambazonia leaders is already crying. We need peace. While your own people are there, you are giving instruction every day. Go and kill this person. This one is a blacklist. Go and do this. And they are doing it without you having. Now you are feeling what Southern Cameroonians have been feeling for 5 years today. Just a threat. Russia is far away from the United States of America. To come there is whoa. But Southern Cameroonians, they are close together with the Cameroon government. And anything happening at any minute. They are hearing gunshot every minute. Bombs exploding everywhere, every minute. Kidnapping everywhere. But yet you sit in your own comfort. You get up in the morning, the way you sleep, that is how you get up. Give instruction. If you just sleep and have a dream that your enemies is trying to fight you, you check who hates you in Cameroon, and then you just make a call and say, go and kill every person. Stupid people. It is time we start learning lessons. This is what they call fighting for a land. Ukrainians are fighting for their land. If you call yourself that you want to create a territory called Ambazonia and you want to fight for it, go and fight for it. Don't sit out there and be giving instruction, embezzling money. And then the whole of the end of 2021 and the beginning of 2022, what we are hearing on social media concerning those so-called Ambazonia is fighting for position. Sako has embezzled money. We are going to expose Sako. This one have exposed Sako. This is the right truth. Is that what you people launch? Why innocent people are dying every day in southern Cameroon that you have people have given the damn gun to fight? Just of recent, 5 people were killed in Bamenda. 4 Ambazonia fighters along Bengue Road. 1 woman, a nurse, were killed coming from duty. People dying. But you heard just a plane passing around United States of America. You cry, we need peace in this dangerous time. In which the people of southern Cameroon, which you are leading them, have been living in dangerous time for how many years? No conscience. It is time we search ourselves. It is time we sit in a quiet place and answer the question our conscience is asking us. So that these people of southern Cameroon will live in peace. We live in peace. We live in peace. All we need is peace. That statement of Tapan Ivor. All we need peace in this dangerous time. Southern Cameroonians need peace this dangerous time. Give them that peace. If you want to fight as a leader, you have experience. You are educated. Come back home. Hold the guns. Be with them in that forest. Fight with them. That is when we will know that truly you people are for your country. That is when we will know that truly you people are to liberate the peoples of southern Cameroon. But if any threat, you jump to the bush, cross to Nigeria, escape, go and seek asylum, and then you are living and benefiting from that government, benefiting from Facebook, in which these innocent people are the ones subscribing, following you to benefit. You come up. You are being dismissed from this government. You go and create your own government. And people are dying. Why so wicked? We have to learn a lesson from Ukraine. Ukraine has shown unto us that all those who say they have to fight for their land, they are paying their money, ticket, and going back to fight Russia, a powerful nation. But you people are there in Cameroon that you want to fight, just a small Cameroon military. But all of you have escaped. Meaning if it was Russia, you people could have just disappeared from the surface of the earth. A word to a wise is sufficient, but a sentence to a paragraph to a fool is never enough.